Hello, it's Tori from Bada Vera Fitness, and today I have for you a full body weighted Pilates workout. We're using 1 to 3 pounds today. I'm using 1, but it's up to you. Go ahead and grab those and get ready for our workout. But before we get started, go ahead and answer the question of the day so I can get to know you a little bit better. But the first thing we're going to do is our body bounce. So parallel position, hand weights just by your sides, and just let your body bounce. Make this a nice and playful motion. Beautiful, just breathing evenly. And then we're going to do our spine twist. So you can have your arms start out to the sides, and you're going to twist to each direction 3 times on the exhale. Exhale, 2, 3, inhale, find your center. Exhale, twist, 2 and 3, inhale, find center. Good. So your goal is that your hips are facing front the whole time, your feet are in parallel position as well, and your spine is just rotating on top of your stable pelvis. You've got this. It should feel pretty good in your back, like if you're tight or anything, it should pretty much shear your body out and let the fascia release on your back. Beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna do our spinal rotation, hands down by your sides. We're just gonna swing your arms from side to side. Let your chest go with the swing of the arms, but look straight forward, just like you would if you're walking down the street. Yep, and then we're gonna add some steps to it. So opposite arm on opposite leg will be swung forward. And again, you're going to keep your hips as stable as possible, maintaining your neutral spine and letting your chest rotate on top of the hips. Just breathing here, whatever feels good. And the next thing we're going to do is step into your deep lunge position, cactus position. Arms go into cactus and bend to one side. Find your center. Exhale, bend the other way. Inhale, find your center. Beautiful. Exhale to press. Inhale, find your center. Nice. Press. Inhale, center. That looks great. Trying to keep your hips as centered as possible. Again, let's switch to the other side. Yes, we're going through this warm-up pretty quickly. Perfect, and bend, and center. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Beautiful, keep going here. Nice. Moving on to our next thing, we're going to do our halos. So just kind of grab the weights with one hand, and we're gonna swing your arms to one direction and then go the opposite direction behind the head. You're gonna do this without touching your head with the dumbbells. Just keeping your abs also engaged. You're gonna feel it in your shoulders, your abs. Your feet should also be nice and grounded on the floor. Good. So you're preventing as much rotation as you can, but it's okay if your spine moves a little bit. It's just the thought that counts. Perfect. Up and around, and then take a little rest. We're gonna go into our pelvic tilt. So hands are gonna go on the knees. We're gonna find neutral position. Inhale here, exhale, tilt the pelvis, and inhale, release. Beautiful. Keep it up. Inhale, release. Exhale, tuck, and release it. Nice. You should feel this pretty deep in your core. Now, we're going to go into a side-to-side motion instead of that forward-back motion. So you're just going to kind of wag your tail from side to side. This should also feel really good. Nice. And side to side. Lovely. Almost done. Okay, so our next thing is going to be our classic squat. So hands are going to go on your hips. We're going to send the hips back into a squat and then turn on your butt to lift back up to standing straight. So making sure that you're not pushing your pelvis too far forward. You're just coming up to a neutral position like you would with good posture as you're standing up straight. And we're going to add some arms to this, as you can see. Yep, up and swing. We're doing our swan squats. So you're just swinging your arms to one side as you rotate that direction. It might take a couple reps to get used to this swing, but keep it up and it'll make sense in your body. Swing it up and twist. Beautiful. Same thing. Turn on that butt as you come on up. Lovely. That looks great. Okay. Now we're going to do our cat-cow and the fascial version after that. This is so good for articulating through the spine and making sure that you have that mobility. If you feel any aches or pains throughout the day, especially if you're sitting down for a lot of the day working or studying, just round your spine like this and it relieves so much tension. So we exhale here, And then inhale as you release it. Exhale, tuck it in. And now we're gonna add the fascial movement. So stick your butt out, bring the weight back, curve it forward, and bring the weight to your hands. As you can see, yes, it's just easier to follow me than to listen. Nice, stick your butt out, curve it up, and release. Undulating through the spine is so important for your spinal vitality and your just overall health, honestly. Okay, next thing we're going to do is what are we doing? Our ab prep. Your hands are gonna go up to the ceiling, clasp your hands together, knees are parallel to the hips, and we're flexing forward into your ab flexion. Nod the chin, press the shoulders forward while keeping them down, slide the ribs towards the hips, and release. It shouldn't feel like too much strain. Good. Inhale and lower. So it's all in the abs. Make sure that the abs are pulling the ribs towards the hips and not the neck. Perfect. Inhale and you release it. Exhale as you curve it forward. Lovely. Now we're going to do our hip swings. This should feel really good. Let your hands go down by your sides. Swing one leg across your body and let your hips sway to one side. You're just making a pendulum motion with your body. Beautiful. Just keep working through this. Lovely. Oop. Keeping your shoulders as attached to the mat behind you, but if they sway to the side, don't even worry about it. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into our hip rolls. So let's grab those hand weights again, even though they won't add too much weight if you're just using 1 pound. But hands are going to go on the hips. Inhale here at the bottom. Exhale, tuck and roll through the spine. Inhale at the top and then roll it back down. Exhale, curve, and inhale, roll it back down. So for this one, make sure that you're actually deepening through your abs. So they should be tight there. Your butt and abs should be tight together. Inhale as you release it. Exhale, curve it up. And inhale as you release. Nice. Deepening there. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our fascial hip roll. So after that last one, go ahead and spread out your feet a little bit wider, open the knees, lift your butt into the air, close the knees and lower as you open. So open knees, lift hips, close the knees, lower. Open, lift, close, lower. Nice, keep going there. Okay, we're gonna reverse. So knees together, open wide and close. Up, open, lower, close. Up, open, lower, close. I'm sorry if this is going by pretty fast. I think I was nervous about this being such a long workout that I was like, oh, I gotta get through everything that I have planned, which is kind of counterintuitive. Anyway, let's have your arms out to the sides and we're gonna do a nice hip lift. Exhale, squeeze your butt and close the arms and inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Same deal here. Make sure that your abs and your butt are squeezing. Those are the main drivers for this motion. Now we're going to do arms in fifth. Arms are going to go overhead in a round shape and flex forward as you, or not flex, but lift your butt up as you bring those hands down. Perfect. A couple more from here. And then we're going to do another arm position, which is going to be our overhead throw. So bending those elbows by your ears, we're going to press and swing those arms up as you lift your butt into the air. Beautiful. Press. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Nice. Feet should still be in that parallel position there. I know this burns. Your arms might be on fire as well, but if they're not, that's okay. Okay, next thing we're going to do is side lying, bend and stretch. So hand weights go on top of your knee. You can either do 1 or 2. It's up to you. We're going to bend the knee, flex the foot, and press it out, pointing it at the same time. So it's kind of like you're pushing against an imaginary wall. Think about your abs as well. They want to kind of sink into the mat beside you, but you're going to prevent that from happening. Next one, you're going to turn out the foot and the knee. Same deal. Press in and out. Still pressing that imaginary wall away from you. Good. Bend and stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Lovely. And bend and a stretch. Now we're going to do a vertical oval. So straighten the leg. You're just going to do a nice tall oval shape. The goal is to only kick your leg as high as your neutral pelvis will allow. Good. All right, now we're going to do our horizontal oval. So same deal, just the sideways shape. So it's more of a front to back motion. I think we're gonna reverse. Yep, go ahead and reverse it. And if you don't reverse, that's totally fine. Okay, next one is gonna be our bicycle. Let's prop yourself up onto your elbow. Knees are bent. Let's start with your hand weight on your thigh. Bend the knee, kick it forward, swing it back, and bend the knee to come back through. Yep. So it's just kind of like you're doing a nice bicycle motion, but in a very graceful way. We are gonna reverse it in just a second. So you're going to keep your legs straight behind you. Now swing the leg forward, bend the knee, and swing it back. Perfect. Yeah, this might take a little coordination the first time, but stick with it and it'll get there. All right, so our next thing is going to be our hip dip. So bending both knees, straighten out your body. Okay, we're gonna inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, lift. Couple more, and then we're gonna add to this. So we're gonna do the corkscrew, which is just adding that extra little twist underneath, threading that arm through that triangle that your body is making. Good, so we dip the hips, lift them up, thread the arm, and bring it back. Yes, beautiful, keep going. And dip the hips, swing it through, and lift. Now we're gonna add that top leg into an extension, doing the same exact thing. This is a challenge, so if you wanna bend both knees back, again, no worries, go for it. Just keep your leg nice and level, and twist, and lift, and a lower, lift, and a twist, and lift. Perfect, go ahead and relax, because that is killer. I am dying by now. Take a breather, you deserve it. We're gonna go on all fours, and then we're gonna do our single bird dog, which is where you stick your opposite leg and opposite arm out, holding onto that hand weight. Kick it out, inhale, bring it back in. Beautiful. Couple more here, and then we're gonna add to it. Press, inhale, center, and press. Now, next one, you're holding your leg out there, go into that windshield wipe where you rotate your arm and leg away from the center. Good. I've done this in a couple of my recent videos, so if you're familiar, good, that's great, but if not, it might feel a little bit awkward at first. Okay, now we're going to add to our tricep presses, or add triceps to this bird dog series. We kick it out and bend that arm and leg at the same time. Press, inhale, bend, exhale, press. Nice. Just a few more, and then we're gonna add some balance pulses. So hold your leg out there and then flip the palm down and lift your arm behind you. Beautiful, keep that balance, keep those hips square to the front and relax. I know it burns, but it's so good. You're stabilizing all the little muscles in your body. Okay, now let's do the same thing on the other side. Kick it out, bring it back in, and press, inhale. Beautiful. Keeping your hips square to the front, but you look great. Keep your head nodded forward. Yep, now windshield wipe it out. Good. Feeling that opposition through the body, you're doing awesome. And press. Perfect. Almost done. Nice. Now into our triceps. We bend and kick the leg out and stretch and a press and bend and a press and bend. Beautiful. Keep that balance throughout the body. Keep your leg out there. This last time, flip the palm. We go into our pulses. Beautiful. Stay looking straight forward at the ground and relax from here. Nice job. All right, guess what? We're doing the other side for that side butt. Okay, bend and stretches first. So weights go on top of the knee. We're gonna flex the foot and press the leg away, pointing that toe. Good. Inhale as you bend, exhale, kick away. Inhale, bend, exhale, kick. Nice. Keeping your belly button pulled in through the spine as well. Keeping your head in alignment with your spine. Nice. Now we're turning that leg out. Ready? Bend and a stretch and a bend. Perfect. Couple more here. Inhale, bend, exhale to press. Inhale as you bend and press. Beautiful. And then we're going to do our, guess what, vertical oval. So straightening that leg out, lift up and over. Beautiful. 3 and a 4 and a 5. We're going to reverse in a second, up and around the other way. 3 and a 4 and 5. Perfect. Now we're going to do horizontal ovals. Good. 3 and a 4 and a 5. Other way, up and over. Perfect. Keep the core nice and tight. Nice. And relax for a second. Whew. Now we're going to prop yourself up onto your elbow. Let the weights kind of rest on top of your knees. We're doing our bicycle. So kick the leg out, swing it back. There we go. Bend and kick. Swing it back, bend and through. Your body is going to want to shift forward and backwards, but your core is holding your pelvis nice and still. You're in that alignment. Now we're reversing. Bend and swing the leg to the front, bend and kick it through. Perfect. Yes, definitely feels easier than the other side now that we've gotten the hang of it. Beautiful, but still painful. All right, now our next thing is our hip dips. So we're gonna inhale, lower, exhale, squeeze to lift. Nice, and a 3, and up, and a 4. Think 1 or 2 more. We're gonna reach that arm up to the ceiling. There we go, and then we're gonna tap and twist. We tap the hips and lift and a twist. Good, keep going. And twist. Feel those abs contracting. You've got it. Keep pressing through those shoulder and down and up and a twist. Now adding the left, or what leg is that? The top leg up and rotating. Good. Dip and press. Good. Keep pushing through. I know this is burning so much, but keep going. Your hips are going to be so strong. You've got this. Lower, lift and a twist. Whew, okay, nice job. I am so proud of you for doing all that to your butt. Okay, now next up, excuse me, is our breaststroke prep. So fingertips are going to be underneath your forehead. We're going to keep them attached. Inhale as you extend the spine and exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale, lower. Lift and lower. Good. Keep your butt engaged here. Your abs are firing. Lift and lower. Inhale to lift. Lovely. And now in a second, we're going to add our arm waves. So holding onto those hand weights, you're going to hold the hover. Feet are lifted up and we're going to go up and over with one arm at a time. But keep your gaze down at the floor. Keep your head pulled back. Good. Up and over and center and switch. Perfect. Feeling everything in your back body engaged. This is another super full body motion. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to add some pulses here for our chest expansion. Nice. Feeling the shoulder blades squeezing behind you. You're pressing your hips into the floor so that your pubic bone is touching the mat. And fold through into child's pose position. Relax there to fold and counter all of that extension that we just did. Now back onto your hands and knees we go. Tuck your toes. We're going to go in for leg pull front prep. Hover the knees up and lower. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale to lower. Exhale and lift. Yes, and if you need to bring your hands to fists, if this is too much pressure on your wrists, go for it. Lift and the lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Lovely. Keep going. Maintaining that neutral position of the spine. Whew, okay. Now we're going to add to that. So lift up into that hover. You're going to kick one leg behind you, bring it back to that hover. Extend the other leg out, bring it back in. Beautiful. Lengthen and bring it in. Make sure you're long and lengthened through the top of your head to your tailbone, keeping your equal pressure on both hands, minimizing the amount of shift that is happening between your hips as you switch legs. Keep it up. I know this is hard. You're feeling your quads burning. Everything is burning, but you've got it. All right, relax from there. And now we're going to move on to our puppy paws. So that same hover position, we're just going to lift one hand up and switch. Perfect. And again, you're going to want to feel your spine shifting from side to side, but keeping your obliques on will help you. Obliques and deep core will help you. Yes, go ahead and fold back into child's pose and relax. Do a little stretch of your shoulders and switch there. Okay, our next move is the bird dog. So you're going to actually lift your opposite arm and opposite leg off of the floor at the same time. And inhale, bring it back in. Extend, inhale, bring it back in. Lovely. Maintaining your neutral position. You might find that one side is easier or harder than the other, and that's normal. This will just kind of even you out. That's what I love about Pilates, is that you can find where you're feeling imbalanced. But go ahead and fold back in a child's pose position. Relax there. Okay, yes. Whew. I think I'm sweating. Yeah, I was definitely sweating at that point. Okay, go ahead and have a seat. Palms are gonna face in. Tilt the pelvis backwards. Deep core is on. One arm comes in towards your forehead and then switch. Perfect. Yeah, I was just checking my pants and seeing if I was covering my belly button. Good. Keep going. And then we're gonna do double arms. So we go for 4 and 3. Inhale. This is challenging. 2 and last 1. Yes, fold over your legs. Relax from there. We're gonna do that same spine position, just different palms. So palms are gonna be up. Same thing. Good. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten and bend. Keeping your belly button tucked in the whole time. No doming of the abs. Both at the same time. Good. 2 and out and 3. Beautiful. And 4. Good. Relax from there. Nice job. Okay, now we're going to do our second position. So lean back into that curve again. Arching through the spine, open and closing the arms from there. Open, exhale, close. Or whatever breath pattern works for you, honestly. It's up to you. Just make sure that your low abs are firing. They should be shaking too here. So feeling that shake. Perfect. Go ahead and relax over your legs. Okay, now we're going to do our scissors. Tuck and roll. Up and switch and switch. Perfect. Keep those shoulders stabilized behind you. Your head is in line with the shoulders, so make sure that you have space underneath your chin. Oh, double arms. You have space underneath your chin so it's not over tucked or overextended. Good. Go ahead and fold over the legs. Relax there. Okay, now we're going to do that same half roll back position. Now adding a bow and arrow. 1 elbow back and switch. Good. 2 and center. Keep both sides of your butt fully attached to the mat. 2 more on each side, and then we're gonna do both arms together. Yep, and a switch. So we're just gonna do a nice twisteroo, wringing out the towel, and that towel is your abs. And a twist and center. Exhale, twist. Lovely. All right, now relax from there. We're gonna do a little mermaid stretch, maybe a little bit of opening of the chest before anything else. Perfect. Just getting a nice stretch. Open up your arms to the sides and feeling your pecs stretch out because we were doing a lot of the closed arm stuff to the front. Now we're going to do a little bit more of those. Arms are extended out in front of you. Yep, hinge back instead of curving back. Now those same bicep curls that we did earlier. You're just in a nice lengthened neutral spine. Nice. Now, after these last 2, we're going to go into our double arms, pull and release, and 2. Yes, so that whole series just with this new lean back position. Palms are pointing up for this next one. Yep, lean it back, pull and release, and in. Release, fold the arm. Good. And 2, and release, and 2. Last one, each side. Nice. Now we're going to double arms. Press and release. Scoop those abs. Feel that shaking sensation. Beautiful. Nice job. Relax over the legs. Now we're doing second position. Sit and lean. Ready and open and close. Open and close. Lovely. You should still be feeling the upper abs nice and tucked in. Shoulders back, head back in line with the shoulders. Nice. Relax there. Now onto our scissors. Lean back and scissors. Yes, sorry, you don't get much of a break for that one. And a switch and switch. Nice. Okay, double arms and press. Yes, especially with this one. Your arms overhead, they're going to make your abs shake super hard. Relax from there. Now we're going to do our bow and arrow. Okay, so we rotate to one side and release. Press and release. Nice. Both sides of your butt. Again, equal pressure. Just rotating on top of those hips. Okay, double arms. Nice. And a twist. Twist. Lovely. Keep that pelvis in the center. Don't let it shift around and relax. Beautiful job. Super proud of you for doing that. Okay, now onto your back for our 100. You can either bend your knees or have your legs extended or do a combination of both of those, but flex it forward. Keep the rib cage tucked in towards the hips. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And just kind of holding your legs wherever you want to. When you get tired, pull those knees in, but above all, keep those shoulders off of the floor. Stay looking straight between your thighs. Good. And we're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got it. 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Beautiful work. Awesome job with that 100. Now we're just going to do a little stretch here. Grab that right leg, bend, and kick it up to the ceiling. 2, and a press, and a 3. Good. And 4. And now we're going to flex the foot after this last one. Yep. And we're going to pulse. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, just 2 more. Good. Bend and release. Let's do the other leg. 5 from here. Bend and kick, and bend, and a kick. Keeping your neutral spine, making sure that you're actually stretching your hamstring here. Good. And now we're going to flex the foot at the top. Good. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. And relax from there. Moving on to our scissors. Flex up into your ab prep and then pull one leg, do little pulses, and then switch. And press, press, inhale, switch, and a press, press, inhale, switch, exhale, exhale, and switch. Beautiful. Keep going with this breath pattern. Keep your head and shoulders flexed forward, bending through that spine while maintaining your neutral spine behind you. So your low back is curved still. Just keeping your shoulders up, tailbone down, and relax. Nice job. Okay, now we are going to move into our coconut. So grab onto your ankles, balance on top of your tailbone or your sits bones, and leading with the abs, curve through the spine and roll onto your thoracic. Nice. So the key here is to really curve through your abs and draw in your belly button so that you can easily roll onto your curved spine. Nice. And come on up. Inhale as you roll back. And exhale, come on up. I think 1 or 2 more from here. Or relax. Beautiful. Nice job. Okay, now we're going to go into our obliques. Yep, flex it forward. And we're going to go inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale as you do those opposite knee to shoulder. Perfect. Or knee to elbow. But really get the shoulder lifted off of the floor. Nice. Switch. Switch and a press and press. Couple more on each side. All right. Relax there. Okay, our next one is going to be our dead bug opposites. Okay, I'm sorry about the name. I just couldn't think of anything else to name it. But legs and tabletop, reach up. You're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep everything from the head to your tailbone in the same position. Nothing is changing there. It's just the limbs that are moving away from your center. And one at a time. You can flex your feet, point your toes, up to you, whatever feels more comfortable with your ankles and your feet. Okay, now we're going to go into our double dead bug. So both toes and arms are going to go away from your center and find that nice lifted position. Good. Away from center and towards center. Good. Check in with your neutral spine again, making sure that it's still curved. Keep that rib cage attached to the mat behind you to feel that stability from head to tailbone. Nice. And relax. Okay. Let's move on to our double leg stretch, but keep your head on the floor. You're going to bend your arms and kind of take your hat off, circle the arms around and bring the knees back in. Press and in. It's easier to follow along with this one than hearing me explain. So keep going, arms overhead, scoop down and around. Good. Out and around. Now we're going to add the head and shoulders up there, press and around. Lovely. That looks great. If you have done my Blackpink Crazy Over You workout, we do a lot of these. They're hard. Yeah, keep going. All right, relax. We're going to do our saw now. So sitting upright, legs are in a V position, arms out to the sides. And we're going to twist, reach the hand to the outside of that foot, stack the spine and come back to center. And twist, stretch, find the stack and center. Beautiful. Yeah, so we're just taking a little break here, opening up the spine in different ways, making sure that your spine is still nice and mobile. Good. Keep both sides of your butt fully attached to the mat. Try not to rotate in the hips. Don't let them shift from side to side. You're just moving your upper body on top of your stable kind of base there. Good. All right. Now relax for a second. And we're going to move into our what is it? Oh, our leg pull front. Yeah. So you're going to lengthen back into a plank with those feet. One leg up, flex and point your toes at the same time. And you're shifting your whole body. Good. So we go ankle, point and bend and point and bend, and then switch to the other foot. Keep pressing through those shoulders. Actively pull the head backwards. Nod the chin down so you're looking straight at the floor. Good. 2 and 3. Lovely. And relax there. I think we might be going up and doing another set of those. Yes, we are. Okay, we go for a lift. We go bend and point and flex and point and a 3. Good. Switch to the other side. We go flex and a point and a 2 and a 3. Yes, you got it. We go again. And a 2 and a 3. Oh, miscounted 3. There we go. And other side. 3 and a 2. 1. Perfect. Relax from their child's pose. You deserve that child's pose. Nice job. Okay, I am sweating. I hope you are too. Keep at it. We're almost done. 10 more minutes-ish. So hands are going to be down by your shoulders. We're going to inhale as you extend the spine up and then come all the way back down. Good. Inhale as you extend and lower. So when you come up, you're going to reverse head nod. So kind of tilt the head up a little bit like you're rolling a marble with your nose. It's a weird metaphor, but it works. Moving on to our swan dive. We're going to lift your legs up behind you and the chest. And we go legs and a chest. So for this, your butt has to be super engaged. Your upper back is on. Everything is on. Good. And fold it back. Yeah, we're just doing a few of those. Nice work. Okay, folding back into child's pose and rounding through the spine. Let's come up to standing. And we're going to do a roll down with some push-ups at the bottom. So nod the chin, curve the spine forward, walk out. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down. We're doing 3 push-ups here. We go 3 and press, and a 2 and press, and 1. Good. Lift the knees. And if you didn't get it that first time, we will do another set. Don't worry. Reaching up to the ceiling with the head. Nod the chin, curve it forward. Yes, walk out. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down to the floor. Let's do our push-ups. And a 2 and a 3. Nice. Lift the knees, hinge the hips up, walk back. Roll it on up through the spine. Okay. One more. Curve it down. Walk out. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Bend and stretch. Lovely. And a 2. Press. And a 3. Yes. Okay, hinge it back up. Curve through the spine. Abs are engaging as you roll on up. All right. Now we're going to grab your, we're just going to come down onto the floor, hands and knees, tiger bounce. So that's the one foot comes into the chest and release. In, and you're curving through the spine, looking down at your knees as you do this. Curve. Inhale. Perfect. Just a couple more on each side. Yes, or that was the last one on each side, but fold it back, relax. We're gonna go back up to your hands and knees position, and we're gonna do our twists of the knees into our fascial obliques. Yeah, let's get it. And a twist, and a twist. You can bounce with the feet, or you can just keep your feet kind of attached and just twist the knees. It's up to you, whatever feels better here. Beautiful, and relax. Yeah, just quick ones here because they are so full body intense. Okay. Now we're going to do our turtle. So grab those hand weights again. Knees are going to touch the elbows and you're going to curve through the spine and then reach out into a nice boomerang position. Curve and release. Good. 3 and out and 4. I think we're doing 3 more from here, but don't quote me. And release. And 2. Beautiful. Last one. Yes. Oh, there we go. All right. Now we're going to do our seated obliques, which is one knee, and you're going to twist towards that one knee with some goalpost arms. Good. Press and stretch and a twist. Good. Again, keep both sides of your butt as attached to the mat as possible. Just rotating that upper back. Beautiful. You're going to feel this everywhere. In your shoulders, abs, arms. Good. Go ahead and relax. All right. Stretch out your chest here. Open up your heart. We have done a lot of ab stuff today. Okay. Now on to our hip stuff. So go ahead and lay back, hands on the hips with those weights. Lift your butt into the air. Lift the right leg up, point it. We go flex lower, point lift, and a flex, and a lift, and a 3. Good. Bend and switch. We go for a 3, and a press, and a flex, and an up, and last one. Good. And bend. Other side. We go 3, press, and a 2. Yes, last one. Good. Bend and switch. We go for a 3 and up and a 2. Last one. All right. Last, I think one more on each side, or one more set on each side. Yep. Bend and switch. Last one. We go 3, press and a 2. Last one. Beautiful job. Hug your knees, relax, and come on up. Okay. Moving on to our shoulder external rotation. So just have a seat. You can either kneel or just sit in crisscross applesauce. You're gonna have your elbows by your side and open up those hands, kind of squeezing the shoulder blades behind you. You're getting your infraspinatus, teres minor. Oh, Apollo's crying in the background. Sorry. Okay, now elbows are gonna bend. We're gonna reach out and pull and out and pull. Yes, I called this the what's up, but you can call it whatever you want to, whatever it looks like. All right, so now we're gonna do our serving tray. Press forward, and a 2. Lovely, 3, and a 4. Nice. Okay, now onto our second position. Arms out in front, and then you're gonna open and close. Okay, for this one, your body is gonna wanna shift forward and backwards, but you're gonna prevent that from happening with your core. Squeeze those shoulder blades back, keep the head lifted up to the ceiling, no slouching here. Now we're gonna go into our goal post. Yeah, relax if you need to, but we're gonna bend and press. Good, just kind of rotating those arms forward and back while maintaining the elbows position out to the side. Overhead press now. Ready? We're gonna press overhead, 1, and out, and a 2. Keep that rib cage connected in the front. Your abs are still firing. Good. 6. 2 more. And last one. Beautiful job. Shoulders should be burning from here. Relax into this nice eagle position. Yes. And then switch the eagle. We're going to go into our spine stretch. So this is going to feel really good. Okay. Legs in your V position. Nod the chin. Curve forward. Flex through the spine. Make sure your abs are firing. Roll on up. Again, curve it forward. Abs on to press. Inhale as you stack the spine. Yes, you've got it. Curve and press. Inhale as you stack the spine. And exhale as you roll forward. Beautiful. Okay, now we're moving on to our mermaid. So you're going to sit in this Z position. Just kind of follow my legs there. You're going to swing your legs over to one side. Have your hand on the floor and bend over, rotate towards the floor, come back up, rotate to the back, and swing your arm up and around. Stretch the opposite way. This is it's intensive, I know. Brain-wise, fold it forward and open to the back, swing the arm up and around, and go the opposite way. One more from here. Bend to the side, fold forward, rotate the chest. Open the chest to the back, swing the arm up and around, and stretch the opposite way. Or I guess I skipped it. That's okay. Okay, up and over the other way. Fold, open, and swing it on up. Beautiful. Keep this up and over. Fold to the front. Open the chest. Feel that stretch. Swing the arm up and over, getting that nice mobility through the shoulder girdle. Good. Last one from here. Up and over. Fold it forward, open up to the back, and swing the arm up and around. All right, friends, we are so close to being done. We've got a couple more moves. Come up to standing, grab your hand weights again, into that lunge, touchdown position. We're twisting the abs to one side, and switch. Nice. Keep going here. Should feel pretty good on your spine. and a twist, and center, and twist. Lovely. Now we're bending. Yes. And up and over. Nice. And press. Lift and a switch. Lovely. Okay. Switch to the other foot. We're going into the goalpost twist again. So we go twist and center and a twist. Keep your hips facing front the whole time, ideally. If you need to rotate a little bit, that's totally fine. But this is mostly an oblique movement, a pure flexion. Now we're flexing to the side, and I meant pure twist instead. Perfect. Bend and center and bend. Find your center. Perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to our cat-cow. So our hands are gonna go on our knees. We're going to curve through the spine. Abs are engaged. Inhale as you extend the spine and round it again. Over and over. Just a couple more times here. Undulating through the spine, getting that nice mobility. Let's go side to side. Tail wag, just like we did in the beginning. Okay. Now we're going to, let's just put the weights down in a second. Yep, we're going to stand up straight, do our last roll down together, nod the chin, curve it forward through the spine, hang there and bounce the upper body over and over. Sorry about Apollo in the background. Roll on up, round the shoulder back, and you are done for the day. Nice job. I am so proud of you for doing this whole 41-ish minute workout. I will see you in our next video, and I love you so much. Thank you. Bye.